Welcome to Coffee House Horror Story. I'm Yi Ting. Relax, grab a cup of coffee, and settle in for a thrilling tale. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more spine-chilling stories. Follow us on Instagram at Coffee House Horror Story for updates and behind-the-scenes content. Let's begin. Hey everyone, Kate here. You gotta believe me, this crazy thing happened to me on a plane. I was pumped, about to head off on this amazing vacation to Tokyo. The trip of a lifetime, right? Checked in at the airport, smooth sailing through security, and before I knew it, I was boarding the plane. Settling into my seat, I let the excitement wash over me and zonked out for a good 30 minutes. Dinner came and went, airplane food, you know the drill. After that, I must have crashed for another 3 hours. When I woke up, everything looked different. The cabin was bathed in an eerie red glow, and the air felt thick and oppressive. My heart started pounding as I looked around, trying to make sense of it. Then I saw her. A little girl, standing right behind me. She had long black hair, piercing red eyes, and the creepiest smile you've ever seen. She sent chills down my spine. "Hey, Kate," she chirped in a sweet, almost mocking tone. "Enjoying your flight?" I froze. How did she know my name? My mind raced as I tried to remember if I had mentioned it to anyone nearby. I tried to get everyone's attention, pointing at her frantically. "Can anyone see this little girl?" I shouted, but no one reacted. It was like I was invisible, or she was. "Don't say anything," the girl hissed, her smile widening to reveal unnaturally sharp teeth. "They can't see me. Only you can." I was trapped in a nightmare. Every time I tried to get help, she would appear, her red eyes burning into me, her smile growing ever more sinister. The rest of that flight was torture. 13 hours of pure silence, her creepy smile seared into my mind. Every time I closed my eyes, there she was, those red eyes piercing through the darkness. I tried to distract myself with movies, music, anything, but nothing worked. The minutes dragged on like hours. Finally, Tokyo. We landed, and I got off the plane, feeling like a ton of bricks had been lifted off my chest. I thought I was safe, you know, in this giant city. The hustle and bustle of the airport, the sheer number of people, it felt like a shield, a barrier between me and whatever the hell that girl was. Wrong. There she was again at baggage claim, that same smile mocking me. Panic hit, and I bolted. I didn't even wait for my luggage. I just ran, pushing through the crowd, heart pounding in my chest. Outside, the city was alive with lights and sounds, a sensory overload that did nothing to calm my nerves. I ducked into a taxi, barking out the address of my hotel. The driver gave me a weird look but didn't ask any questions. As we sped through the neon-lit streets, I kept glancing over my shoulder, half expecting to see her in the back seat, that terrifying smile reflected in the rearview mirror. At the hotel, I checked in with shaky hands, practically sprinting to my room. Once inside, I double-locked the door and collapsed on the bed, exhaustion finally catching up with me. But sleep didn't come. Every creak, every shadow made me jump. I felt trapped, cornered, like a rabbit in a snare. The next few days in Tokyo were a blur. I tried to enjoy the sights, the food, the culture, but that feeling of being watched never left. On the third day, I saw her again. This time, she was standing outside a convenience store, her red eyes following me as I hurried past. I didn't stop running until I was back in my hotel room. There were flashes, a destroyed bus, people screaming, chaos everywhere. Was it even real? Maybe it was all the stress, the lack of sleep. But the fear, man, the fear was real. Now I'm back home, but I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Was it all a dream? Or is she still out there, that little girl with the red eyes, waiting for me to slip up? One thing's for sure, sleep is definitely not on the menu for a while. Every time I close my eyes, I see her, that sinister smile etched into my mind. I don't know what she is or what she wants, but I know one thing, I have to find a way to get rid of her before she drives me insane. I've started researching, looking for any clues about what she might be. Ghosts, demons, hallucinations, nothing fits perfectly, but I can't give up. My sanity depends on it. Back at home, things only got worse. One night, as I lay in bed, I heard a soft, familiar voice. "Hello, Kate," it whispered. I bolted upright, my eyes scanning the room. There she was, standing in the corner, her red eyes glowing in the dark. "Did you enjoy your vacation?" I screamed, and she vanished. My roommates came running, but they couldn't see anything. They thought I was losing my mind, and maybe I was. But the fear was real, and it was eating me alive. Days turned into weeks, and I couldn't escape her. She followed me everywhere, at work, in the grocery store, even in the shower. Her voice haunted me, always just a whisper away. "Hello, Kate. Did you enjoy your vacation?" I tried everything, prayers, rituals, even therapy. Nothing worked. The therapists called it a stress-induced hallucination, but I knew better. She was real, and she wasn't going away. Then, one night, I had a terrible dream. I was back on the plane, the cabin drenched in the eerie red light. The little girl stood over me, her smile more twisted than ever. "It'll all be over soon, Kate," she whispered. "Just give in." I woke up in a cold sweat, my heart pounding. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to find out who, or what, she was. I started digging into local legends, old folklore, anything that might explain her. That's when I found it. An old story about a vengeful spirit, a little girl with red eyes who haunted travelers. According to the legend, she was the ghost of a child who had died on a plane, cursed to wander the skies and torment those who saw her. But why me? Why now? I don't have all the answers, but I know one thing: I'm not giving up. I will find a way to break this curse, to rid myself of this terrifying presence. Until then, every day is a battle, every night a struggle to stay sane. So, if anyone out there has any ideas, any suggestions, I'm all ears. Because this isn't just a spooky story to share around a campfire. This is real, and it's happening to me. And I'm terrified of what might come next.